extrapolate from the general population or from white folks, and we know that doesn't perfectly map over. So I'm kind of saddened that we don't have more black folks kind of being researchers and this type of stuff.
Right. Yeah. My best friend was Match.com. She was their senior VP for them for years. I mean, she passed away last year, but she loved that whole, profiling and meeting and interviewing and selecting, that whole process. She absolutely loved it, but I don't even know if Match.com is even around anymore.
Oh, no, it's still here.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. The Match Group, they're like the giant. Just about every dating app service you can think of is owned by Match.
Okay. Yeah.
The Match Group. Yeah. Out of Texas, I believe.
Yeah. She was their senior VP for years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I think. I think that many, I'll use that word, many black folks that are here on Clubhouse, in my opinion, are likely to be avoided to some degree.
Mm-hmm. So, and I don't even think that's Clubhouse. I really think that's the whole dating. Like, nobody wants to step forward until they know for sure. And I don't think you can get to the for sure until you take the step forward.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but
it's definitely a psychological dimension, and it seems that because there is a therapeutic wave now going through the Black love discourse, but it's not assessment based. It's therapeutic based, and I'm much more on the assessment side of it.
Hence why so many of us are still single.
Right. Plus, my own personal opinion is that we're kind of skittish about anything with the word profiling in it. So it's kind of like, the way we are with anything with the prefix homo in it. It's just something about that prefix that sends us off into the deep end. It's the same thing with profiling. Anything with the word profiling, I can't, so yeah.
And culturally, we don't want all our business found out. That's really all it is. Don't be doing too much digging on me. Don't do. Ask me what you want to know.
I think you're right. because this is going to be the thing. I'm going to test it out at the conclave. We're going to do assessment testing. And I'm looking to see who's going to flinch. Which can also be very helpful to our work with the STEM end of the program anyway. Is assessment testing. That would be very, very helpful. Mm-hmm. We could screen for conscientiousness.
Mm-hmm. Like, I have this deck of cards, and I guess you could call it a game. Well, I kind of make it into a game, but it's really just like a series of questions, and it's like 72 cards, double-sided. So, of course, the first side are a little bit, pretty neutral, and then the other side gets a little bit deeper. And so I have this friend that every time I'm around him, I whip these cards out. He's like, "Oh, there you go with that shit again."
Well, women want details. Women want details. This is what a lot of guys don't either don't get or don't like. Sometimes it's a little bit of both. Women want details. The more the better.
Yeah. And when you increase the odds, like if you kind of like you do it as a truth or dare, then it's a little bit more fun. But when you're just asking to be,
you're just shooting questions out. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like all that.
Most men, I don't mind it, but most men do.
Right. Very, very interesting. Where'd Jonathan go?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most men don't like that. I do know. Most men don't like it. As a matter of fact, I've been told that you're gonna have a hard time selling this to the guys. I was like, yeah. Because to be really frank, being opaque and vague is a dating strategy. You can use that, go with the flow, go with the vibe, go so on and so on, you know. And depending on who the guy is, and depending on who the woman is, and so on and so forth, she probably be dumb enough to go along with it, at least for a while.
Yes.
Yeah. You know. If he's the right guy to pull that off, yeah.
Lisa, shy. Okay, so and ladies, how we go?
Yeah, I don't know what Lisa is. She might be asleep, but yeah. I'm trying to get the pixie dust out of the lady's eyes. I'm saying to them, what if the guy that they do on life resume? There is such thing as a life resume, by the way. I'm doing research on this. Resumes are not just used for purposes of employment.
Right.
So there is such thing as a life resume. So I took that and adapted it to this. It's okay. What if you got a life resume, the psychometric personality results of, say, 3 major reputable organizations. You got your Myers-Briggs assessment along with that, recent photos. What if you got all that in the packet? You can just look at all that and give an up or down vote. Then what?
Oh, no.
Big Gemini says the ladies ain't gonna do it.
That would be awesome. It'd be an easy process of elimination, or wait, no. Let me not be resistant. That would be a good opportunity to possibly meet your person. I'm not going to look at it from a negative, like it's a process of elimination.
Right. He says that the ladies wouldn't go for it because now you obviously have to meet. You got to meet at some point. You can't just not meet ever. But his thing is the paper element elides the real time element, the chemistry. You get to see them in action, so on and so forth. Any unspoken things or quirks, this or that, which I do agree with him on. I do agree that is important. But he says that the ladies won't go for that because the paper, everything on paper, kind of gets away from that.
But I think the paper trail is a great start.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not the end all be all. It's a start.
Because we have plenty to talk about. I mean, it's not. I mean, and he'll get his packet on me as well. On the woman, but I just think it's a great conversation, and like, oh my God, you went to so and so and so and so, and you lived here when you were 5, and that, I mean, I don't know, I like details about people, and I want to know what your favorite frosting is, and are you allergic to nuts, and do you like sitting outside in the sun, or do you prefer the rain? So I like that type of intel about people.
Right. And I think you are more in line with the mainstream of most women. You're more in line with the mainstream. So, yeah, that would make sense. But that would cut down on a lot of the noise that the ladies are making in general. The noise that they're making, wasting time. And
I say you slip and you shoes to that fucking...
The point is, Trump doesn't know either. He doesn't know who he's exporting.
Who's exporting these people, though? Because there's a lot of Trump being thrown out there, but who's really exporting these people?
ICE.
Deporting.
ICE is deporting these people. ICE.
Because they have a new quota from Trump.
Okay, but is he signing off to these people? Like, do they report to him before they get sent off, and he signs off and says, yes, send this person, send that person, or they're just sending people off and people are saying Trump's name?
That's what we're telling you. Here's how it starts. No,
So I thought that Trump... Okay, go ahead, sorry.
There are multiple stories of individuals with legal status and U.S. citizens who have been forced deported by ICE. Those stories are going up to Trump, and the circular courts are bringing these up to larger courts, and Trump is saying, there's no problem here. That's actually what the story is.
Right. Who else is allowing this besides Trump? Because let's take Trump out of the picture. Who else is involved in this deportation and all this bullshit happening in the U.S. besides Trump? Because clearly he's the face of all the bullshit.
Why wasn't it happening through the
who
It's a great question. I think Toby should answer, but can we hear from I'd like to hear from
Trump.
I would like to know who else. Let's
Well, it
let
wasn't
Trump,
happening
let's let
under
Trump
Biden.
out. Who else?
We can't cut Trump out, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
There's a dump
Because they're
You
responding.
can. He's the face.
Because he's not the face. He assigns his cabinet. He appoints his cabinet, and he sets the rules. So they have to set rules to the U.S. Customs and Border Control and ICE and everything like that. So you may not know this, but I can give you a personal story where I have a partner who is an immigrant, and Trump changed a lot of ways that they enforce the immigration laws. He can change the way that they enforce them, and he can change the laws themselves, as we've seen. But more so, he could change the way it's enforced. So what happened to us was he made it so they could search your phone, they could search your laptop without any reason without any reason or any cause. They could just feel like they needed to do that to any immigrant. And also, he made it so they could just deny you at the border without any reason or cause. Like, they don't have to actually tell you why. Even if you have, like, I'm not talking about just like a traveling visa. I'm talking about like a long-standing visa. So this is what he does. He gives very broad kind of orders, like with DEI. Oh, no more DEI. So then everyone's trying to figure out what that means. So if he says, oh, no more this kind of immigrant, or he makes it very broad what they can do, just get everyone out, then basically they can do everything. It's kind of like a blank check. It's okay. So open that they're just struggling.
I have no idea where that came from.
Well, I don't know where he made his point.
That just, maybe it's me and maybe that went out of my head. And, I'm no political expert. I came from being a hairdresser. I have a brokerage now. I'm no political expert, but here's my...
She's a fucking hairstylist? She thinks she's gonna give good political advice?
We can go ahead.
I'm a hairstylist. Never mind. Anyway, who said that? I'm a hairstylist. Go on, talk about it.
Clubhouse.
Nah, they off the stage. He just started talking out the blue. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm a hairstylist, and I won't touch anybody's hair unless they pay me $4,000. So I'm that hairstylist, and I'll charge you 2 extra days of travel of $1,750 and $1,750. So I'm that hairstylist. Anyway, bitches. I don't fuck around. Anyway, so here's where and maybe, I can't see the future. I can't see us so for the people who want everything American made, right? You want everything American made, blah, blah, blah. You guys are talking about immigrants working in these factories and sewing. When I hear American made, I think factory and people sewing. I think it would be amazing if inmates were taught this and learned how to sew. That would be great. But aside from that, like, who's going to be working for wages that are low enough to keep things affordable? We can buy T-shirts now. I went to Florida. You could buy a tank top in Walmart for $5, $3, right?
$5.
Do you guys think what Americans do you know? Definitely not the generation below us is gonna work for $2 an hour, $3. I have friends in other countries. For the person who yelled out, I'm a hairstylist. Yeah, sure, call me a stupid hairdresser, but I'm well traveled. I have friends all over the world. I've done hair.
Somebody's a little triggered.
That person probably never left the country. But anyway, I have friends who today make 95 cents an hour, and if he makes his quota, he makes $1.25 an hour.
Makes $1.25 an hour
right now because he had to. 22 years old, he had to drop out of college to take care of his mom. He had. In fact, I'm just gonna get away from that. But do you guys understand how expensive things will be? You're not gonna buy a T-shirt for $5 no more at your country ass fucking Walmart, my man. You're not, like, who's gonna work?
I hear the New York accent. I'm from Long Island.
Whatever. Who's
And
gonna
I'm just gonna say,
low wages? Who's gonna even New York?
Wages won't be low.
you've never been to California.
Okay, so wait, and that's my point. You just proved my point. If I have to pay somebody $15 an hour, you think I'm gonna sell a t-shirt for $3?
What?
If I have to, I'm a business owner. That's my mentality. If I have to pay somebody $15 an hour, how much do you think my t-shirts are going to be? You think my t-shirts are going to be $4 or $5? Can anyone, my point is, I know, the price.
No, I get what you're saying, but
No, you don't.
yes, I do. If you talk about overhead costs, when your labor costs go up. When your
If you
labor
heard what I
costs go up.
said, you wouldn't talk. Do you understand what the price is with these tariffs? And everybody's like, yeah, let's produce everything in America. Do you know how much a t-shirt's gonna be? It's gonna be Barney's price. It's gonna be Bergdorf Goodman price.
And that's what we do.
T-shirt
New York and LA. That's what we do. We overcharge motherfuckers and give slave wages to people. It's the same.
Fuck them hoes is like, yeah, fuck them hoes. And you peep this? Listen, Tay, when I was cooking that bitch and I said the part, she a hater, you know Jazzo went on mute to go make that fucking rice and beans and that stewed chicken. You know, listen, Jazzo was making motherfucking dinner. Okay? I said, yeah. Let y'all know. It's time to cook.
You know, for the most part, it's not good or bad, but it's really in the shape or whatever it is that whatever context you put them in is going to determine whether it's good.
Yeah.
So that same woman that you're referring to who was engaged and is talking to you, if she was put into a different circumstance, she wouldn't do that. So it may say that men are as good as their options. I would argue that generally speaking, that also applies to women. So.
Okay, finally. All right. That's the first thing. I've had this conversation with you like 15 times. First time I heard you say something different. Okay, great. Oh, cool. Okay. You show me different, bro. Yeah, no words. Wait, hold on. Wait, say it again.
Yo, we smoking in Paris with Kim Cutts. We just left the Louis Vuitton store and bought about a $50,000 handbag.
ஹிந்துஸ்டுக்காக பேசுறதுக்காகலாம் தூக்கி இருக்காங்கன்றதெல்லாம் நான் நம்புகிறோம்.
ஓகே, நான் டாபிக்ல ரெஃப்ரெஷ் பண்ணிடலாம். ஜோஷுவா டே இன்னைக்கு நீங்க கடைசியா ரூம் என் பண்ணும்போது அட்வைஸ் பண்ணி எடுக்க முடியல. நீங்க இன்வைட் கொடுத்துருக்கேன் ஜோஷுவா டே. நீங்க வந்து தாராளமா மேல வாங்க. ஓகே, பொன்முடி நீங்க வந்து பதவி தூக்கிட்டாங்க. முதல்ல அந்த பொதுச் செயலாளர் பதவி துணை பொதுச் செயலாளர் தூக்குறாங்க.
Been trying to do that like 20 times.
I ain't never finna let y'all die. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, cuz, that's the rule of make rules, cuz my shit be violent as hell. She said, I got a blunt today. Damn, my rules be violent.
She got a blunt?
You told mine she got a blunt.
And animals and infants. They are for them.
Yeah. Well, and this goes on to say, which taught that the forgiveness of sins, as you just said, was accomplished by the imputed justice of Christ, while positive sanctification is accomplished by righteousness inhering in the soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dumb motherfucker still not convinced you live on a fucking round earth, not a motherfucking flat earth, but you live on a flat plane. But the earth ain't flat, it's called gravity. Everybody's feet are pointing towards the center of the earth. And that's the truth of the math. Now you know the truth, and the truth don't hurt. Hello? Is this thing echoing in this round earth? Or is it, can you hear me? Is anyone there? The louder they scream at Trump, the harder they fall. Trump train's rolling. Somebody asked me if I was in Kappa Kappa Kilo. Julian Orellano, no. They moved me back. I'm about to go to sleep. I hope you're enjoying these live streams. There's not much else on here. It's all washed up. I wonder if I create a Kim Cuts room. If I could get Kim Cuts to come in a room.
In Russia. And we don't have I don't know why. I don't know why this is. He can act like Putin and not be checked by the judicial branch.
You guys got the worst Trump derangement syndrome. You Canadians are all TDS'd out. What's wrong with you? When did you become so effeminate?
When are you going to become funny?
When are you going to become a man?
I think he's a troll.
No, I've been listening to this stupid shit for an hour. TA won't shut the fuck up. He just keeps going on and on about the tariffs. Oh, the little baby tariffs. Oh, Trump is so bad. Oh, is Orange Man bad?
Okay, can someone take this guy out?
Hold on, here's the problem. He's got this case where he likes to get kicked out of the room. I'm just saying, comedian, if you'd like to, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're not as dumb as you sound.
Checks and balances, Jeremy. Checks and balances.
I would genuinely.
Look at all the people in here angry that I'm even here. It's a you problem, stupid.
Okay, Joe, I want to get a comedian. I want to finish this discussion quickly. Real quickly. So the entire court system is within the administration under the executive branch, except for
No, it isn't.
But the Supreme Court.
No, it isn't. The judicial branch is
the federal.
under the Constitution. The judicial branch is separate from the executive
I
branch.
fully understand. The Supreme Court is the only entity that its existence is predominantly for one thing. When there is a law passed or somebody is opposing a law, the Supreme Court the main function is to decide on the constitutionality or whatever the case is in front of them. Okay, they have no enforcement, power in terms of, they can't go arrest people, as you well know.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
Supreme Court? No.
Yes. What happens if you go to the Supreme Court?
No, the federal, and you can correct me on this, the federal courts, they do not report to the Supreme Court Chief Justice. That's not the case. Absolutely not the case. Okay. So now the Supreme Court does review, when there's an appeal from the federal courts, goes to the Supreme Court. It could be from state courts. It gets to the Supreme Court, they make a decision on that. But have no enforcement policies. It's not at all.
It's called the Marshals, Ali. You never heard of law enforcement? Jesus. Go back to fucking Libya or Lebanon.
No, because they either support or do not support federal courts. Federal courts distribute a punishment, and then the defendant appeals to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court makes a decision that the federal courts were right.
I'm blocked by so many people. I gotta get a new burner account soon because I'm so heavily blocked.
We didn't forget that you was giving your dick
the ride.
Welcome back to Clown House Sunday Late Night. Stupid people talking about nothing.
Give us a joke, comedian.
Why is sex like a box of Kentucky Fried Chicken? Because after you've done with that breast and that thigh, you stick your bone back in that greasy box.
Give us a set. Let's hear. Like, we're gonna give you 5 minutes. You gotta get shut off. You gotta give us a funny joke.
What did the blonde's left leg say to her right leg? Nothing. They never met. Why are black people always crying after sex? It's called mace. Why do blondes like sunroofs? More leg room. What were they missing at the Million Man March? An auctioneer and a million shackles.
That nigga, one or two friends be telling him he hilarious.
No, never. I'm gonna go to his room though now. He said some jokes. So
Okay, bye.
Where are you going, Nelly?
Oh, I thought you said you were leaving. I don't know. I just thought you were leaving.
Is it your lesbian roommate or is it the Mexican homie? Who called?
Who?
Who called? Where are you going?
No, I thought you were leaving.
No, I'm not going nowhere. You can stay. OTH, you gotta show us more screenshot though. That shit is. It's incomplete. It's an incomplete screenshot.
Mr. Simon. I don't think Mr. Simon, who is who he says he is. He looks like he's from Philadelphia or something. You're trolling Dr. Simon Kagawa Najala. Look at this guy's PTR. Look at what he's got in there. It's a fake person. You're fake, Dr. Simon. You're a comedian.
Philadelphia, bro, and you really not African?
No, he said I'm a comedian.
No, he didn't say that. He said you from Philly, bro.
You see Melly, how Melly acted.
Yes, the fuck he did.
Okay, man. Queen, I feel like I'm real generic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I misspoke. Maybe he ain't from Philly, but that motherfucker ain't Mr. Simon.
What you say, bro? You said that nigga Simon from Philly, yo?
Oh my God, OT, talk for
Where are you from, Mr. Simon? Are you from Nigeria?
I'm from Uganda.
Uganda?
I could have bust you up too.
That's who.
Diz, then you got her like friend on the app, Diz.
Girl, I know you ain't talking about her right now.
Man, I'm gonna ping in Kim Cuts and get you all fucked up. Where's Kim Cuts at? Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing, wasted all the motherfucking time on a Sunday night.
Look at Noah. Come here and go back down. What the fuck, yo?
Who is talking to me?
It's like my number one.
Lesbian roommate, Sabat.
It's my number one line.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel what I'm saying? I baked that fire. And I can say that because I got something to do with them niggas laying 6 feet.
She not.
Where you from? Hey, who that is? Where you from? Hey, man, what are you talking about? You say that fire.
I don't get why a bitch who claims she's too good for the block trying to tell me what to do, but you're not. You not know, but you not know how to make it.
Think of that.
You not you can't even come to your hood and move me around, though.
What's wrong?
I be outside in your hood. You all the way at the bottom of the map. You not gonna come to your hood and do shit. You not even in my hood. What the fuck? If you move from your hood, what did you You claim you don't do this and that, but you trying to gangbang with me. If you want to gangbang with me, get outside this summer. I will be outside on your block. I'm gonna be you be on the block. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me to do shit. You didn't tell me to do shit, man.
We'll slide down.
Don't make me take it out my bio. Until then, it's gonna stay out there. Show me how you get, big dog.
Like I said, bitch, you getting slapped.
Bitch, you
getting your ass slapped. Yeah, so you can hear me. As soon as you touch that block, you getting slapped. You want to talk all this about the block, but bitch, you don't even live in Chicago. Your ass live in Miami. If you was out there tomorrow, I would be getting your ass slapped, gang. You would be getting slapped, and that's on my phone. You're not in Chicago. You're not in Chicago. You're in Miami. So why are you telling me to come to? You talking about Joe, bitch? You're not in Chicago right now, though. Stop woofing. Stop woofing. Bitch, you selling woof tickets. Your ass ain't no shit. Your ass a dirty ass girl that be doing dicks on my block, gang. I have respect. You as a hoe. You gonna get your ass slapped. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna be in Chicago in June. You getting slapped.
Oh yeah, we gonna. Oh, that's it.
I promise you. I'm telling my kids no slap it. I'm sending them your picture personally. When y'all see her get on her ass, they gonna beat the dog shit out you.
Okay.
And you can't get your taco because you got a big ass tattoo on your elbow. You getting beat up. I hope you know that. And I'm gonna make them record it.
You dumb bitch.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You in Miami. Put up.
I don't.
Taking care of your kid.
Stop arguing with her.
What are you talking about? You in Miami.
I mean, what are you talking
You in Florida. Stop talking like you like that, man. You not like that. You not like that, though. Ain't you supposed to be making your life better for your bitch? For your daughter.
I was just out there the whole month of March.
You not on shit.
You not on shit.
We not arguing with her. I'm just telling her, like, you sitting up here talking about, you don't be on the block. Yeah, you don't be on the block. You don't be over there. You're not even from over there. You're not from over there. You're not from over there. You're not from over there. Girl, cause this bitch weird as hell. She wanna be from
come over there and do something about it. Come over there and do something about it.
So
now your excuses.
This bitch from outside, gang. She started coming to the block in 2020 talking about some shit. You not from over there?
Not from the block.
2020, 2015.
On my soul, you not from over there.
2015.
Bitch, I've been over there since the 90s, gang. What is we talking about?
You're not over there. How long have
You're not over there. You're not over there. Don't worry about it. How long has it been since you be over there? Don't worry about it.
Since you left.
Don't worry about it. Your ass not over
You
there.
ain't touched foot in your hood in 10 years, bitch. Shut up.
Bitch, you bitch. Get your dumb ass out of here.
Anyways, like I said, move me around.
Talking about it 10 years. Bitch, you cool. I've never seen your dirty ass. You don't have a name. Because I be with everybody. I be with Tay. I be with everybody. I don't never see you. I don't never see you.
I thought you was calling on me.
I don't never see you.
Who did you call yesterday?
You just talking because it's Clubhouse, but I swear to God on my soul, I'm telling my little cousin them to slap the fuck out you as soon as they see you. I swear to God. I swear to God, Flo, mark my words, she getting her ass slapped in June.
Okay.
Stand on there, babe.
We gonna see.
Fuck, that's on her life.
I hope you be
her ass slapped.
Babe gonna get your ass smacked.
We know your ass is
Fuck, I'm sending your picture right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You might as well stay. You might as well stay in Miami.
I love that type of
No, you don't.
I do.
She ain't been in Chicago.
You figure it out real soon.
Right, her ass.
She been in Miami for 2
She talking
years.
to she.
Hold on.
Girl, the bitch a bum. She not even from the hood. She just talking.
She's talking.
She on Clubhouse false claiming the block. Like, bitch, you weird. She up on here claiming the row houses.
The bitch will baptize.
Like, what? Bitch, you weak as hell.
Ain't nobody gonna do shit.
Dirty
You just see, of course we can't do nothing to you. You in Florida.
Cause you don't be outside.
How you gonna tell
You're
me
not
to
gonna
come
come
somewhere you not?
outside. You're not gonna come. You gonna stand down and hit us.
What you talking about?
You're not gonna come outside.
This is what I know we can. She in Brickell too.
You're not gonna come outside though. I know that moves.
This bitch ain't no shit. She dirty as hell. She don't even be nowhere for real. She dirty. She don't even travel.
Yeah,
She
she
go
don't
from
even get a
Chicago
hat
to her mama house. Like, that's
You
good.
don't even get a hat do.
That bitch don't even get a hair done, a toe done, right? Like, I didn't even know talking to her. Like, she probably ain't even she probably ain't got a
Clothes be painted. Anyways, my hair, I don't have to wear weave. I wear my
What the weave got to do with you keeping your
I wear
hair
my
done?
curly hair. I wear my hair brushed and that's all.
Girl, look at your toes. So you saw this done.
That's a bum, man.
You got
You put
grandma
ass shirt, bitch. You ain't even have enough decency to iron the shirt with your wrinkled up ass. Shut your bald up ass up. Bitch, everything you wear be balled up. Put your Luciana graffiti
Dinner in
ass.
my highlights. Dinner was fire. Dinner was busting. I don't give a fuck what I had on, bitch. I look full as fuck. I look full as fuck in my
Shit, girl, not even a steamer. She not even on that level. This bitch still was an iron in the board.
I showed you.
That's the only thing she knew about is the hair, baby. She ain't on that level. This ain't
What else could you say? What else y'all got? Y'all on the same jokes from yesterday. What else?
her teeth all over her mouth. Like, girl, you need all over like that. Now, baby daddy don't want her. How you can't keep it?
My daddy.
You can't even keep a